Hey everybody, so we've got some more big signing news coming out this morning. This one involving the Buffalo Sabres and former first overall pick Rasmus Dahlin, who have agreed on a 3-year bridge deal, paying Dahlin $6 million per season for the next few years, and that will get Dahlin into training camp with Buffalo and obviously on the roster for this season. So before we get fully into it, I just ask you to please subscribe and hit that thumbs up. Helps out a ton and is greatly appreciated. But let's take a look here. Rasmus Dahlin is a 21-year-old left shot defenseman. Obviously was drafted first overall in 2018 by the Buffalo Sabres. Coming off of his entry-level contract, he needed a new deal this offseason, and while they did not get anything long-term done, they get a 3-year bridge deal worth $6 million per season locked in with Dahlin. Over the course of his career, he's played 197 games played, scoring 18 goals, 89 assists for 107 points, but a minus 56 career rating. However, he has played his entire career with the Buffalo Sabres, so take that with a grain of salt. There's a lot that plays into that. Last year was not a great year for Dahlin, though. 56 games played. He played the entire season, but he only had 5 goals and 18 assists for 23 points and was minus 36. Now, that's a pretty bad year, even taking into account the fact that he was on the worst team in the league. That's a rough year. There's no doubt about it. He's looking to have a bounce back this year. There's no doubt in my mind that Rasmus Dahlin can be a very good offensive defenseman in the NHL. Defensive game definitely needs some work and needs some improvement. He is not there defensively yet, and that's something that he needs to continue to improve upon and develop. But he's a good young defenseman, obviously still just 21 years old. He started playing in the NHL right away at 18. Which may or may not have been the right move. I really like the fact that Owen Power is going back to college for this coming season and not going to play right away. I think that's going to help his long-term development a lot. But Dahlin did play right away. He's already played 3 seasons in the NHL. Last year was a very tough one, but obviously he's been a 40-plus point guy in the past. And there's still a ton of potential here. Obviously, bridge deal, $6 million. Buffalo does not have to worry about salary cap at all whatsoever. They're not even close to being anywhere near the top of the cap. So, money isn't a huge issue here. And, for a guy who's going to be, he's a top pair guy. So this is a solid contract for him, a solid bridge deal. You're definitely looking for him to have a better year this year than he had last season. There's no doubt about that. And he definitely has the potential to. But obviously there's not a lot of great things going on in Buffalo right now. But this is a guy that they need for their future. First overall pick, you need him to be a key piece of your team moving forward. And, obviously keeping him with the team and under contract is an important part of that. And they need to get him some help. At this point, that's got to be a big thing for the Sabres, is getting him some help. But, we'll see how it goes this year. Buffalo hasn't been good in a decade. They're looking like they're going to be maybe the worst, definitely bottom 3 team in the league again this season. But we'll see what kind of impact Dahlin is able to have, and if he's able to at least individually improve upon last season, because even for him being on a really bad team, last year was not a great season for him. They need him to be better than what he was in 2021. But we'll see how it goes, but for sure that they've locked him in here for the next few seasons. 3-year bridge deal for Rasmus Dahlin, $6 million per. And they really need him to start showing signs of becoming the defenseman that they thought they were getting when they drafted him at first overall back in 2018. And they certainly need to get him some help here because there's not much there on the roster in Buffalo right now. But With that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description. If you'd like to further support the channel, our merch store memberships and donation links are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys soon.